Hey everyone, welcome back to the Minted module. For those of you who are new here, this channel is all about helping you take control of your finances and build a solid financial future. Today we're diving deep into a topic that can be life-changing, building lasting financial habits. We all know that managing money effectively isn't about one-time actions. It's about consistency and developing habits that stick with you for the long haul. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 secrets that have helped me, and countless others, establish financial habits that lead to real, lasting wealth. Whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or looking to refine your approach, these tips can make a world of difference. So, let's get right into it. One of the most impactful things you can do for your financial well-being is to automate your savings. Think of it this way. You wouldn't forget to pay your rent or your phone bill, right? You've got those payments on autopilot, and you should treat your savings the exact same way. Most banks allow you to set up automatic transfers, so you can choose a specific amount of money to be moved from your checking account to your savings account every single month, or even every time you get paid. The beauty of this is that you literally don't have to think about it. The money is set aside before you even have a chance to spend it. Now you might be thinking, Graham, I can barely make ends meet as it is. How can I possibly automate my savings? And trust me, I get it. But here's the thing. You don't need to start with a huge amount. Even if it's just $25 or $50 per paycheck, that adds up over time, especially with compound interest working its magic. Remember, it's all about building that habit and making saving a non-negotiable part of your financial routine. As you start to see your savings grow, you can gradually increase the amount you're automatically transferring. You'll be amazed at how quickly those small, consistent contributions can snowball into something substantial. And here's a bonus tip. Consider opening a high-yield savings account. These accounts typically offer a higher interest rate compared to traditional savings accounts, which means your money grows faster. Every little bit counts, right? Automating your savings is like putting your financial future on autopilot. It's a simple yet incredibly powerful strategy that can make a world of difference in the long run. So take that first step today and set up those automatic transfers. Your future self will thank you. We've talked about automating your savings, which is all about paying yourself first. Now, let's dive into another crucial habit, tracking your expenses. Understanding where your money is going is eye-opening and essential for taking control of your finances. In the past, people wrote down every single purchase in a notebook. Technology has made tracking expenses so much easier. Many apps can connect to your bank accounts and credit cards, categorizing your spending for you. Be diligent about checking your transactions regularly. Review your spending at least once a week. This helps catch errors or fraudulent charges quickly and identify spending patterns. You might be surprised by how much you're spending on things like eating out or unused subscriptions. Once you know where your money is going, you can identify areas to cut back or adjust. For example, spending $200 a month on takeout coffee adds up to $2,400 a year. Maybe you could make coffee at home a few times a week instead. Small changes can add up to significant savings over time. Tracking your expenses is about being mindful of your spending choices and aligning them with your financial goals. Knowing where your money goes empowers you to make informed decisions that support your financial well-being. It's incredibly difficult to stay motivated on your financial journey if you don't have a clear destination in mind. That's where setting financial goals comes in. Goals provide direction, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment as you work towards achieving them. Start by thinking about what you want to achieve with your money. Do you want to buy a house, pay off debt, retire early, travel the world? These are just a few examples, and your goals will be unique to your own aspirations and circumstances. Once you have a few big picture goals in mind, break them down into smaller, more manageable steps. For instance, if your goal is to buy a $400,000 house in 5 years, You can calculate how much of a down payment you'll need, and then break that down into a monthly savings goal. It's also important to set both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals are things you can achieve in a few months or a year, like paying off a credit card or saving for a vacation. Long-term goals, like buying a house or retiring early, require more time and planning. The key is to make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is often referred to as the SMART goal-setting framework. Having specific and measurable goals allows you to track your progress and stay motivated along the way. Remember, your goals are not set in stone. Life happens, circumstances change, and your priorities might shift over time. That's perfectly okay. The important thing is to review your goals regularly, adjust them as needed, and make sure they continue to align with your overall financial vision. Now let's talk about budgeting. I know, the B word can sometimes feel restrictive or intimidating, but I promise you, it doesn't have to be that way. Think of a budget as your financial roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals and helping you make the most of your hard-earned money. The first step in creating a budget is to gather all of your financial information. This includes your income, your expenses, which you've already started tracking, right? And any debts you might have. Once you have a clear picture of your cash flow, you can start allocating your money towards different categories. There are various budgeting methods out there, but one popular approach is the 50-30-20 rule. This method suggests allocating 50% of your after-tax income towards needs, 30% towards wants, and 20% towards savings and debt repayment. Needs are your essential expenses, such as housing, utilities, transportation, and groceries. Wants are things that improve your quality of life, but aren't strictly necessary, such as dining out, entertainment, and hobbies. And of course, savings and debt repayment include contributions to your savings accounts, retirement funds, and any debts you're working to pay off. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule, or any budgeting method for that matter, is that you can adjust it to fit your own financial situation and goals. If you're carrying a significant amount of debt, for example, you might choose to allocate a larger percentage of your income towards debt repayment. The key to successful budgeting is to be realistic, flexible, and consistent. Don't be afraid to make adjustments along the way, and don't beat yourself up if you overspend in one category one month. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. And the most important thing is to develop sustainable budgeting habits that you can stick with over the long term. The world of personal finance is constantly evolving, with new investment opportunities, financial products, and strategies emerging all the time. That's why it's so important to make continuous learning a non-negotiable part of your financial journey. The more you know about managing your money effectively, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions that benefit your financial future. Luckily, there are countless resources available to help you expand your financial literacy. Books are a fantastic place to start. There are countless personal finance books out there, covering everything from investing basics to real estate to building wealth. In addition to books, there are tons of online courses, workshops, and webinars available, many of them for free or at a low cost. These courses can provide you with valuable insights, practical tips, and step-by-step guidance on a wide range of financial topics. And of course, let's not forget about the power of YouTube. There are so many amazing creators out there, myself included, who are passionate about sharing financial education in an accessible and engaging way. Don't be afraid to dive into areas that might seem intimidating at first. Start with the basics and gradually expand your knowledge. Remember, financial literacy is a lifelong journey, not a destination. The more you learn, the more confident and empowered you'll become in managing your money and building a secure financial future. So there you have it. 5 secrets to building lasting financial habits that can transform your relationship with money and set you on the path to financial freedom. Remember, It's all about taking those small, consistent steps day after day that will ultimately lead to significant long-term results. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Minted module for more financial tips and strategies. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. And be sure to let me know in the comments section below which of these habits you're most excited to implement in your own life. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.